Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. One of the things I was surprised to discover in researching Val Lewton for our Cat People special was that the 1940s horror producer was the nephew of silent film star Alle Nazimova. And since Nazimova's innovative, controversial and ultimately disastrous Salome is on Netflix, part of the First Women Filmmakers playlist, we decided to take a look. And the most important thing with Salome is to look, because it is as stylish as films get. Based on Oscar Wilde's play, still banned in his home country at the time the film was made, Salome is of course based on the biblical tale of the stepdaughter of King Herod, Tetrarch of Judea, and the death of John the Baptist. Played here by Nigel de Brullier in a role not dissimilar to that he played in The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse the year before. While other adaptations of the story have sought to expand it, free it from its stage origins and make it a conventional period drama, Nazimova, who as well as starring, wrote, produced, co-directed and funded the project, chose to use the medium to enhance the theatricality, the stylisation and the Wildian excess. Barely leaving the single set, and with costumes designed by Natasha Rambova, based on Aubrey Beardsley's illustrations of Wilde's story. It's long been rumoured that the entire cast was gay as a tribute to Wilde, and while there's no way of proving that, it's fair to say that the production leans into the idea. It makes no attempt to broaden the story, and instead seeks to reduce it to a bold visual expression of sensuality versus piety, using its actors as living props, building to the climax of Salome's dance, the effect of which is enhanced by focusing as much on the leering courtiers as the dance itself. To those less familiar with silent cinema, the film seems a monument to every overacting cliché. And even for those who recognise that this is a world removed from virtually every other film of its time and that it is trying to do something different, that something is not necessarily going to work. If you like your cinema naturalistic, this is not going to be for you. At the time, it was a failure, the beginning of the end of Nazimova's relatively brief film career. Today, it still divides people, but it is a fascinating experiment. There has seldom been a theatrical adaptation like it, and few films have stuck to their stylistic guns so rigidly. Succeed or fail, Nazimova was determined that it would be on her own terms. Thanks for watching. What are some other love it or hate it films, and where do you come down on them? Let us know in the comments below.